Alright, so I only just recently found out through a random social media post from their account that ZENONIA is getting remade. The first one. And I made a video about ZENONIA, like, not too long ago, like last year. We were playing the original. Well, the console port of the original. And lo and behold, they're actually remaking it. It's the same, well, it's the company that owns it now, ZENONIA Gameville, I guess, which has now come to US. Or come to us, I don't know. I don't actually know how they pronounce it. But yeah, it's actually being remade, and it's still coming soon. But they dropped the demo for Steam Next Fest. And, you know, I am curious. I want to see what they've done to update it. I'm probably one of the few that remember it on the old original iOS devices. Well, probably not, you know, the only one. You know, this game was pretty popular back then. But yeah. I remember playing this game back when it was on iOS, you know, and we also just revisited it on the PSP version. It hasn't aged the most gracefully, so I'm curious to see what they've kept and what they've updated. Well, it's got a pretty nice landing page, I guess. So let's see, new game, empty slot. So I actually played Paladin, I think. Back then, I'll pick Paladin as well. Let's see how much is updated. It sounds like they've kept the original music. Hang on, let's listen. It also still doesn't look properly. That's funny. Alright. Okay. I wonder how much the script has changed to. Hang on. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna pull up the original. The text scrolls well, this text scrolls at a readable pace now compared to the original, obviously. Those are the main things. 60 FPS animations on the sprite work though. Very nice. It looks like some of the text has been updated. The Battle of Tripalo, a harrowing night of battle against the Redless Tide of the Dragon Clan fought from dusk to dawn. This feels like, yeah, it's been retranslated. The English seems a lot better. So they probably have actually put a brush to the script. We've got the, yeah, the updated 60 FPS on the animations, the sprite work and everything is really nice. They've kept the original music though. It's pretty much the same. This was the most epic thing back then on the iOS, remember? It's a different time. Ah! Okay. The question is when we get to Regrets, like, town area, whether they kept all the funny stuff, you know? Because remember, the original translation of this was very 2000s internet. A lot of 2000s internet slang on it too. Now I'm pulling up the original. I'm pulling up my original VOD. The cutscenes, yep, it's still just music though. No sound effects or nothing. So is this mostly a HD remaster, I guess? I mean, obviously, if you had to remake it, I don't think the same engine works. They've upgraded the sprites and stuff, resolution. But it seems like most of the stuff that, in terms of presentation, they've kept untouched. Ooh, cool lens flare effect though. I'm pulling up the original script. I found the VOD. The child he picked up during the war, it sounds like he tends to raise himself. Why on earth are we taking the child like that? Yep, original script. The boy they found in the battlefields, I heard he's going to raise that boy as his own. I don't understand. Why? He's leaving us for that boy? Yeah, it's totally different. They've retranslated the script. Probably to make it more make sense. I'm telling you the boy's not even better. What if the Dragon Clan comes looking for him? Then what about us? Yeah, they retranslated it. If he's leaving, then who's going to take his place as the Commander of the Holy Knights? Anyway, if Commander Dupree leaves, what will happen to the position of Knight Commander? Yeah. It's all different. Probably a better, yeah. So, the original translation. Enough talk, all of you. Stop chatting like a bunch of girls and return to your post. New translation. What is all this noise? Enough of this nonsense. Go and reflect on your actions. Which is nice. Okay. Yeah, if there's one thing they didn't update, it was the sound effects. Oh my god, this dragon is dropped in. Fate cannot be defied after all. They updated the SFX as well. Yeah, like the electric effects and everything. Regret, remember this, no matter what. You are my last living legacy. Cloud. Alright, well, here we are again. How long are you gonna lie there crying over your father? He's gone now. I've been taking care of everything for you because I couldn't stand by and watch, but I can't keep doing this forever. I'm so sorry. It's time you started learning the ropes out in the world. If you take it one step at a time, starting the basics is nothing you won't be able to handle. But I've already spoken to Billy, so go ahead and help him out for now. Yes, ma'am. Well, here we are. Brand new ZENONIA for the new age. I can't dash. Menu. It's all quiet still. I wonder if the music just blanks out as well when you go in the menu. It's definitely a demon. Mr. Pardon was murdered by a demon? No, then what about regret? It doesn't make sense that regret didn't see anything. Something feels off. Why did they ever let someone like that into the village? Things have been fine so far, but no one knows what might happen later. If you're going to hear us, keep it down. Hello there. Oh, alright, what brings you in here? I'm on my way to Mr. Billy's. Billy should be at the general shop. Go check it out, quickly. Okay. People seem less mean, I guess. At least right for now. Okay, the music doesn't stop in the menu, at least. Cannot check the skill before awakening. Alright, well, these menus are still more or less the same. Yep. Looks like all game systems are still in place. Updated UI and everything. Looking good. Achievements. That'll be for later. In the full game, I guess. Corners are dangerous. Alright. So we're getting achievements and stuff. You can save. Can you save? Settings. English, Japanese, Chinese, French. Oh, there's a lot of languages. Sheesh. Vibration on. Game speed 1. Quest info off and on. Keyboard. Seems pretty... full-fledged in terms of like the general game UI and stuff. The atmosphere around here has changed. Last time it wasn't like this. What happened here? Is it because the game's updated for modern systems? You're disturbing my concentration. If nothing to say, get lost. What's wrong with him? Okay, people are less like immediately mean at us, it seems. Which is a nice difference, I guess. Oh hey, there's the dog. Hang on. Are you still Hot Dog? Woof woof, you don't seem like a bad person. Wait, no, Hot Dog's in a different town. Right, never mind. I see we still have the cherries. This is cemetery. I still can't dash. How long before I can dash? The music still doesn't loop properly. We're still stuck with the original bad music loop. You know, I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it different. It's almost like it's part of the game now, you know. Alright, and Timestone others. There we go. Unripe cherry. That's what it was. Oh, I didn't see it carefully. Apples, continental fruit. I forgot what this was called in the original. Hang on. It definitely wasn't called this. It's like an acorn icon. Won't spend too long here. I mainly want to see what combat feels like now. Maybe we need to eat first, then we can dash. That's probably what it was. We go with full again. I still can't dash though. So there's something left to do. There you go. No music inside these stores still though. So what does the Network Go do in this game, this version? It's the mail lady. It's regret. Have you been well? There were villagers I used to exchange letters with all the time, but at some point they just stopped writing and turned cold. So it wasn't just me who felt that way. I could route the delivery for the limes on the way here. 5 delivery cakes. Okay. Well, I think we can go on and do some combat now. Or not. Right. I forgot they're pretty strict about this. Time to go and get some combat done, I guess. Should I even look from you for what you want now? It's got you smiling like that. I'm busy, so can you do me a favor? Yeah, what is it? Figures. The limes have been around here have been gobbling up all the clovers I need from my clover soup. Alright, punch enemies. I see they're still called limes and not slimes. Every time I see this kid after that day, it just puts me in a bad mood. What's wrong with him? What a dull kid. Anyway, do me a favor. Just hunt a couple bugs for me. Arrogant brat. Okay. Enough dawdling around in this town. It's time for us to finally see what combat has been like if they updated it. Alright. Were you panicking because you're gonna get past? Why is the path blocked like this? That funny sprite's back too. I'm guarding this place alone. What else could I do? I blocked the path so monsters can't get in. I see. I'll tell you how to move the stone, so listen carefully. Standing in front of the stone, press the space button and move forward. You can't pull it, so don't do anything stupid. You there, looking right at it. You were trying to pull it, weren't you? There's no one here but me. As long as you push it forward, when I let go, just press the space button again. I'll turn in a different direction. Okay. Block pushing. This whack-ass music again. Alright, here we go. They are still called limes. And not slimes. Wasn't there supposed to be a sound on level up? It also seems like you auto-collect some stuff now. Which is nice. Also, the life bars appear above the enemies now, instead of in the top right-hand corner. Which I guess is nice. Okay. And yeah, we have the ability to put in our skill points into stuff. And then... let's see. Stats. Yep. Put more strength. Oh, we've got multiple. Okay, so that still works the same. Can we put this on the quick slot? Yes. Well, that totally whiffed. They're using the same sound effects for the combat grunts as well, so there's that. Alright, will this thing land? Really narrow hitbox. You can tell they were very much aping, like, old school Zelda, with the way this game played. So 60 FPS does make it feel a lot smoother. But it seems like some of the attacks have different hitboxes. And it is pretty much the same as last time where you just like dash into things and hit them. So that much hasn't changed too much either. Let's unlock another skill, I guess. No, we need to be level 7 first, I guess? Yeah. Okay. So, it looks like if you die, you still have to revive a penalty or use a source of life. Or go back to the main menu. We also still have the weapon durability system. Yeah, that's pretty much how it worked back then too. So it doesn't look like they've changed too much about the combat. It's pretty much how it usually goes. Yeah, but all the maps have been recreated too. Mokaka. They've kept the names as well. There is something charming about this old pixel art though, I will say. Give it a fresh coat of paint and everything. What is that? What kind of monster is that? A demon. No. That guy right in front. I can't see anything. I have to find it. That idiot. We failed. We should get out of here before he notices. A demon, huh? Alright, well, we gotta go chop down the tree, I guess. I'm sure that's exactly what we were told to do. Yes, sir. SP does still recover a little slow. Yeah, you kinda still just have to put up with it. Now there is this option I saw just now here, which is game speed. So we put it up the tree. Oh. I see. You can just make everything run faster. Speed grinding mode. I think the game just runs faster, yeah. Everything's moving faster. Animation, cycles. It does make things a little trickier to... Yeah, the NPCs as well. Huh, that's funny. I guess that's nice that that's an option, you know? Because this game is a little slow to do anything in. Having just a general speed up function, like with some of the old Final Fantasies that get HD ports, that's a nice touch. Yeah, alright. So the cutscenes also run at faster speed. Another text scroll. You want to cut down that tree? Oh, Mr. Greg said he already told you, ma'am, so I just did as he asked. Greg told you that he had informed me? He said he already told Mrs. Tent and Mr. Billy, so I'm gonna settle things with this old fool once and for all today. Even so, what kind of kid just believes something like that goes and chomps on trees without a second thought? If only for Mr. Potter's request, you would have been kicked out already. Shouldn't have been allowed in the village in the first place. Everyone hates us. I miss you, Dad. Everyone is so mean to me. I'm just upset about stuff right now. Give me a little time and things will be settled down. For the time being, go stay somewhere else for a while. I've already spoken to a friend. It's a good chance to see a big city for once. It won't be so bad. Okay, let's go see the big city. Alright. Let's go to the big city. Oh yeah, speaking of. The network shop. That's what it used to be called. Now it's been changed to the achievement shop. It's a place where you can buy various items using achievement points you earn while adventuring. If you ever need something, give it a try. How do I earn achievement points? You check achievements in the menu after logging in, and there are network NPCs like me in every village. Why did the village become so cold? I see, so that's how that works. ZENONIA achievement shop, check it out. I guess it's not ready yet. Whoops. It's probably not ready yet. Oh wait. Claim more rewards. There you go. Oops. Yeah, I guess the store's not ready in this version. So that's what they changed it to, huh? You can cash out in-game achievements for the resource. It looks like you've only gotten so much though. You're gonna get a limited amount of that stuff. Alright, well, we've made it. Where on earth is the tavern? Do you happen to know where the tavern is around here? You seem a little young to be drinking, don't you? I need to meet Locane at the tavern. I'm running an errand for someone at the village. A tavern? Now that I'm looking at it, some of the character sprites could do with a little more touch-up, right? This is like the original low-res sprite, but with just an additional black outline around it. This one seems like it could have done a little more touch-up about it. And I guess actually Regret sprite also could use a little more work. Not that it's a big deal, but I think it's especially noticeable on Sun's sprite. Because of the hair color and her skin, it's pretty close. Alright, tavern's over there. Ah, the big decision point. The Knight Commander. Big fancy animations, just like the original. Yep. Ah, the big slash though, it didn't render properly. It's over now. Who's like trouble? What should I do? Should I help that woman? There you go. So here's your big decision tree path. Let's go. Yes! I'm just curious. Why are you harassing a woman? An opportunity. Death. Running away? Hey, kiddo! Thanks, but then I will be on my way now. What a cold person. So nothing too much in the realm of quality of life changes, just new coat of paint and a game speed option. So with all the good and bad that entails. Enough yapping. Where's Hot Dog? Are you still Hot Dog? It's very important that we find Hot Dog and see if he still has his cousin Cold Dog. That's you over there, isn't it? Hot Dog? Hot Dog, my boy, is that you? You look like you've got some muscle on you. How about it? Any interest in cleaning out the outhouse behind my place? Hot Dog? What happened to you? That is you, isn't it? Right? I'm not mixing it up. Hot Dog. Hot Dog, is that you? I need to double check now. Pulling up the old VOD. Okay, town. The the boy with the drinking problem. Forgot she said that. Alright. Hot dog. If they've changed, if they've removed your name, I am going to be really sad. What do you mean they got rid of hot dog? Okay. I'm scanning the VOD. Hot dog. Did I talk to him? Hot dog? No, that was hot dog. They've changed hot dog into just a regular dog. Excuse me. No, they've turned hot dog into just a regular doggy. It took away my man's identity. I feel bad. Alright, this guy asked us to get bodily fluids. Help me, help me. Let's see if they've kept this. Please help me, someone please help me. What's the matter? I've been researching monsters lately. I'd love to catch some and study myself, but given my age, could you catch some Neguras? Good change. In the original, there was no U there and it was a little off. It could have easily been mistaken for a very different word. Bring me 10 bottles of Negura fluid. Wow, they completely cut out the line and that exchange too. Bodily fluids, but not that kind of bodily fluids. Har har har. Oh. It seems they've toned down a lot of the... Actually, no, they don't even tone out. They removed a lot of the Epix 2000s humor. For better or for worse. I don't know if we really needed to keep that. But... well, they chose not to keep it. Oh, so that's the ZENONIA 1 demo. I don't know if I want to continue playing so much of it. Just in case I do end up getting it down the road. I was just curious to see what was updated and what's been changed. So, that was an interesting look back at it. Wish them all the best in what they're working on. And hopefully the final product is a solid reproduction of this old RPG. And hey, if they do it well, maybe they'll port the remaining games as well. Because those are the ones that are stuck on old iOS devices, you know. We're slowly making our way through the franchise, and we're making videos about it. But it'll be cool in the name of game preservation to have those other options later on, you know.